Hello everyone, in this episode of Motive Garage we're giving you an update on our entire project car fleet and what's to come. Now, although we have quite a lot of project cars to our name, we still are a part-time YouTube channel. I try to dedicate one day a week to working on a project car to give us one video per week. During COVID, we sometimes got to do a little bit more, but when we're really busy doing corporate work and events, it's very hard to keep up with that schedule. A lot of people every Friday say, where is Project No Secrets? Well, lately we haven't been able to work on that car and another car every week. It's just simply been unachievable as a business. Once we get bigger and we have more revenue from YouTube, we may be able to get to the point where we can actually start working on cars almost every day. But until we get there, well, unfortunately, we can only work on one car for one day a week. So we thought we'd give you a bit of an update of what's going on. Reason being is we don't have a project car feature this week because DragBattle and GT-R Challenge, sponsored by Tuner's Edge, is at Cootamundra Airport this weekend, finally, after all the COVID stuff. So we're flat out busy trying to get stuff ready. Our Supra is currently at CID getting a downpipe and tune done so we can try and race it, but we won't have the chance to film it because we're going to be out at Cootamundra. Now, GTR Festival is on the 28th of November, which means all the workshops are very busy trying to get cars ready for it, which makes it hard to get more work done on our other cars. So I'm going to run through each car now and just give you a bit of an update on what's happening. So our R32 GTR, you've seen we've done a whole new interior, whole new boot. The car's been completely refurbished and resprayed on the outside, and we're going to debut the whole new look of the car at GTR Festival on the 20th of November. Now, you've seen that we have an engine block ready to go, but we just won't have the car completely together and running and racing by then because we'd just be rushing it. The plan is to have the engine assembled, have it on an engine stand so you can see what's going to be happening with that engine, and then we'll have the car parked next to it so everyone can see the whole new look, which we want to debut for the online TV show for 3M that we're going to be doing of the exterior refurbishment of our R32 GTR. So once our R32 GTR is back together, we're going to be doing a 3.2 versus 2.6 comparison straight up, and then we're going to continue development from there with the goal of being able to drive to the track, run an 8, go for a cruise, and drive home, and then do the school run. That is always going to be our goal. So it will be more focused towards drag, but it'd still be a street car. Now, with Project No Secrets, we have reached a point with the car where the next stage is, well, it's a lot of work. Dennis from Grim Performance is going to be helping us fix up all of the problems with the chassis and doing some major fabrication work on the car. However, we're all just too busy before GTR Festival. So Project No Secrets is still moving forward. We just basically can't do anything until after GTR Festival. Once we've done that chassis repair work, we're going to look at getting the body painted so we can actually start really piecing the thing together for real. But we are going to have the car at GTR Festival so people can take a look with it the way it is now. Now, Jet 200. We were meant to have that running this year, but hey, things happen. We were waiting on Nitto's new oil pump, which did eventually arrive. Then Herman was redoing the design for the integrated main cap brace. And then when we finally went to go build it, we realised that the block was too far gone and we've now had to start fresh with a new block. Same sort of deal, everyone's really busy. We are looking to get that block machine work done before Christmas so we can build it coming into the new year and have that racing for next year's race season. As we mentioned before, our Supra is at CID right now, getting a Golby's parts downpipe installed and getting tuned. We've also got a few other bits and bobs from Yaris engineering going onto the car. And our plan with the Supra is to basically continue development until we can run a 9-second pass with basically an engine bay and car that looks and drives like stock, which is the whole point of having a car like that. Next up is the WRX. Now, that has been a fantastic budget track car, but we've basically reached the point with that car that to go any faster, we have to spend a lot of money and it just won't be a budget track car anymore. And I don't want another expensive track toy parked in our garage. We've already got enough of those, including some that you haven't seen or that we haven't even started on yet. So the WRX actually sold about 14 minutes ago. So the WRX being passed on to a new owner who I'm sure will enjoy that very much. What are we going to replace it with? Well, we're about to go look at a new Toyota GR4 Yaris and see if that will do the job as a street car that you can also do track days and rally sprints in for a bit of fun. Now, avid viewers of our social media would know that we have an XR6 Turbo and a Mazda MX-6 Turbo waiting to be modified. Now, rather than do those cars in Motive Garage, we've been saving them for a new YouTube show that we're going to be doing in conjunction with Impossible Fabrications that's called Day Job. Now, it's sponsored by Sparesbox because they're going to be providing a lot of parts for the car from their online store. And the whole premise of this show is we want to do fun, cheap, or easy projects on cars that we can essentially do as a day job. Famous last words, right? So we've got the XR6 Turbo, that I'll leave as a surprise. We've got the MX-6 Turbo, which is basically me tracking down my first car and getting it running again. We're going to be giving our Hyundai iLoad work vehicle a bit of a birthday and get it running better than new, and so it can do skids. We've also got a Hyundai i30N that Impossible Fabrications have that we're going to turn from a street car into a race car in one weekend. Now, some of the builds we do in this new show will only appear once. Some of them will appear more than once. But like I said, the whole idea is we have lots of variety. We do as a weekend or day job project that you can relate to because you can do it with your mates. Some cars will just be about learning and having some fun, and other cars will be about getting maximum performance for the least amount of dollars. So the new show, Day Job, presented by Sparesbox, we're planning on releasing it just after Christmas in time for Summer Nat Slam, because we're going to have a car there that we debut, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So make sure you share it around, subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for that one, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun coming into 2021.